The Rays and the Boston Red Sox.
The open, Brent Honeywell making his in the outfield left to right. We've got Meadows.
Brent Honeywell's first pitch of this game is a chopper to first. Honeywell's going to have to cover. He'll get over there in time, taking the toss.
And here it is, coming right after him. Little chopper, nice play, cover. Been doing this all spring training long.
As the Boston catcher. One ball, 2 strikes.
I'll tell you that's action. Watch look at this thing just bury it.
He had some scar tissue on the ulnar nerve, and so he's coming back from that. A couple of near misses. Fast. Well, he's a competitive young man. Ground ball. That's going to get past the diving Brasso into right. Vasquez will go to third. And it will be
go on the score sheet, but you're looking for a ground speed pitch out in front. You do get the ground ball, but he's able to squeeze it by Brasso. Yep, that's what you're looking for. That's what that pitch is.
Ground ball, nice stop at short, out at second, no throw to first, and boy, what a play.
Well struck, but a nice job, like you said, by Adames over to Lau, and then just not confident.
What Brent Honeywell Jr. has endured since this one is headed toward right center. There to close that gap is Margot to retire. Here is the starting lineup for Kevin Cash.
You see what he did in 2019, of course, last year.
Boston is through this rebuilding process. Head in the count, and he draws a walk to begin it for the Rays in the bottom of the first.
His hitter walked, leadoff hitter. You know that
on the ground, shortstop. Arauz bobbles it. Everybody's going to be safe.
It comes to your mind, and all of a sudden you're starting to make a play without securing the baseball. And everything's going to happen quickly if you're.
And that is a called third strike. Meadows out number 1.
I don't know if you want to quantify that and then cut it to the edge, and it just freezes Austin.
That's going to be a base hit the other way. Margot's going to be way. Rose headed toward third, and Arozarena is out there.
Cost him being able to get to third base. And sometimes
2 outs. Diaz driving in the run. He's at first. Fly ball back into right center field with some carry. Duran on the run, can't get there. They're going to. Linares will send Diaz to the plate on the double by Brasso. I think they're going to send Diaz. That a ground rule double. Let's see the ball hit above the wall there, and the Rays
through the kinks on the field in.
Ground ball right side, and the toss to first. Arauz over.
It's just part of the journey. Everybody's different.
Chance to get out there for an inning. How did you feel about your stuff out there today specifically? You know, we talked to you last time about your fastball and how you felt when you threw in front.
Getting a chance to see it here up close in person.
Yeah, and as a result of this, because he was a guy, as soon as he was signed, he was, in his own mind, ready to zoom through. Originally drafted by the Angels. And this one will skip by Sullivan, sending Dahlbeck to third, and Arroyo. Now a strike called, so after that long foul ball, Red Sox have had a pretty good spring as they ground ball. That's past the diving Lau. Both runners will score.
Position. That ball hit hard and sneaks out into right field. It's
Arauz breaks, ground ball. Knocked down. Lau's going to have to go back to get it, and he just gets it there in time.
Getting down the line and actually didn't really even kick it into gear until this.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not 50 home.
And now we're projecting Duran. There's a chopper to third into the glove of Diaz. And his throw in time to retire the side of production and entertainment value.
Yeah. Goes south.
Yeah, there's a leadoff walk drawn by Willie Adames here against Rodriguez. Last year, 357 this spring. That's a base hit through the right side. Adames will turn and hold.
That has been the theme here. The walks have come back, and Rays are trying to do the same thing right here. A pitch that himself in position to go for that strikeout.
Ground ball right side down to second, one, no throw to first. Rodriguez. Fly ball back into deep center field. Durant is there to make the catch. The Adames home, and the Rays
Staff. Oh, by the way, can swing the bat.
Rosarena lifts it into right center. Renfroe makes the catch. In an extended inning, he opened by walking a couple. Leading off the third, and he walks him.
And that has been the issue. You know, you've seen the flashes of Ellis with
have been a top round pick. Driven toward the gap in left center. Over to cut it off. Kiermaier. Stopping at third is Cordero.
You see a four-seamer up, and Bogarts does a great the letters.
He goes after that first pitch and lofts a popper short left. Adames there.
Cooling, going younger, building the farm system.
High pop on the infield. Brasso waiting, still waiting, and that one finally comes down.
Way out of a tough half in.
Christian Arroyo gets into the first pitch, and he sends that one all the way out. That's his third home run of the spring. And scored in the second, and homers a three-run shot here in the third.
You see it, Dwayne, you put yourself into trouble, and then all of a sudden, you know, two-way just about out of it. You almost take a sigh of relief.
Well, here's Chavis sending a fly ball deep the other way, and that one is going to get out of here. Marker with a lot to spare on back-to-back pitches.
He's been hammering the ball here in Grapefruit Leader. Let it travel and then jump all over it.
Well, here's Arauz. Red Sox in the competition in camp. Arauz on the ground, short right. Out there Lau to make the throw to first. So 7 men on third. We go to the bottom of the third. Get all
Peripherals, Dwayne.
on the ground and bobbled over there by Chavis.
Should have been a pretty routine start to the inning. That ball comes up and just eats up.
1-0 the count to Yandy Diaz.
Seems like
today.
Today.
Fly ball into right sends Renfroe a few steps back toward the track. Rosso after that pitch, and he is out on strikes. 97
into a 162 game season, but this is a pitcher
and ball 4 is wide. Sends Meadows up to second base.
How they will be used will be fascinating to watch and see how that can't do it with just the same staff.
Roller to short with the toss to second to Arroyo to retire the side.
Think of a better way to start a season than kicking it off with the citrus.
They're going to be right there. I mean, and he takes care of the first man he faces on 3 pitches.
Wow, that was easy.
Christian Vasquez. High popper off that 3-2 pitch. That's Brasso. It's lifted into foul territory. Diaz is going to have room, and he makes the catch. That's a 1-2-3. Second inning, the Rays scored a run in the first. And now Kiermaier is down on strikes. Impressive. And Ort throwing the ball well here in the bottom of the fourth, and he picks up a call. Third strike on a fastball. Privileged to have the opportunity to chat with
the penitentiary.
That's right.
I think.
Oh, there's a shot by Margot, but it's higher than it is deep and will be caught by court. Fifth inning, the Rays and the Red Sox squaring off.
Away from you because of injuries, it's tough to stay pitching the drives at for good reason, but our guys are ready to go.
You know, you're right. We talked about ends before, and here you are. If it's a combination
To get those messages right out of the gate and not waste any time, because we know, like you just said, they could help at a moment's notice.
Yeah, this is Margot handle.
And some of them didn't even get the opportunity to play. So we think.
Well, here's Dahlback sending this one a long way to the opposite field. Back over the bullpen, and Dahlback gets hit. Well, while they circle the bases here,
you know, he's got out to that 4-inning mark. He did it the other day, and really, really good. Don't want anything more than that. He was outstanding, shut out.
Back with the home half of the inning in a moment. Ready to go. Finding the strike zone.
You know, I know that.
2. It's back a third, fair, and back toward the corner. Cesar Puello, who just came in to dig it out. That's a double for Rosarena, his second base in, what is that, 1, 2, 5 innings now.
Well, they're going to have to continue to do that. They want to claw their way back.
Pitch is skied. Right center. Arroyo's out there from second. 8 of those games at home. They've won 8 out of 10.
You think you've got them figured out, or you're close. They're going to get you.
Can he throw a strike to first?
Well,
And
down
he
and
does.
away.
And here you are, base runners. And he did go on the appeal. And the Rays are finished in the 2. Back to the mound to begin his 3rd inning, and we're going to.
How are you feeling? You got somebody right behind you there. How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
The 6 gloves in his bag, ready to go at a moment. Different gloves to be ready at once. You know, breaking in a glove is, you know.
Straboni is in the game at 3rd.
They're catching a cinder block.
Exactly. And a swing and a miss right there. Duran is out on strikes. 1, 2, 3. And they will face. And there's a big cut and a miss. So Adames is out on strikes.
Well, nothing fancy about this. Just a full count challenge fastball.
And Kiermaier is on his way to first. He's drawn the walk.
Outs and quick innings.
Liner into center. Duran is right there and makes the catch. Throw back to first, and it's the center, and lifted a fly ball to left as last time. That's shot toward the gap in right center field. Going to roll all the way to the wall. Boris will wave him home. There will be no throw. He scores standing on the double by Margot.
With 2 outs, you're running on contact. That's why Bolt able to get home with ease. And the Rays.
And strike 3 called at the knees. So 3 pitches and a strikeout there. We'll download the MLB app to get in-game video.
Starts up top with Cash because he's always having a good time and he keeps these guys relaxed. So it makes it a lot easier for them guys to relax also once they get on the field.
All right, Ozzie, what's the...
Up. 2-2. And this one is down. So back-to-back walks. York just jammed and a chop to short. Out at second. They turned the double play.
They did, and they did it very smoothly.
Yes, they did. Again, it sends a popper right side. That's going to be a tough play and will not be made by Kelly. And line Feeds it in and out of the glove of Gray. The pickup and the throw is not in time. The run scores on a hot shot line drive there on consecutive pitches in that inning. 3-2 is skied into left. That's preceded him. Winkowski starts him with. It's popped up right side. Down to third. Nice stop as Arroyo gets up and makes the throw to first. Will get his first plate appearance. And that is strike three called. 96 on that fastball. 1-2-3.
Josh Fleming. Shane McClanahan, that's going to have its own challenges.
3-1, and that's skied into right. A couple of steps out there. And a big swing and a miss. Again with the fastball up. That number 3 spot in the lineup. There's a high fly ball toward the corner and right. Will be caught. That's a go to the bottom of the 8th. 10-3 Boston. They were still to see how soon he arrives at the major league level. Fly ball into center.
Be adamant here through spring training. Willie Adames is our shortstop.
Oh, a shot off the bat of Tristan Gray, and that baby is out of here. Executive doorstep himself with that blast. Back toward the offices.
We need to put a stopwatch on how quickly that got to the awning. And right, I think they're all kind of, it's all related.
No. Chop to short. That's Downs going to second for the force play with the 6:34. He was in the Indians organization. There's a breaking ball and swung through by York. That one kind of hung up there a little bit.
Interestingly enough, it's the really good breaking balls and then the.
Yep. Fly ball center field. And that will be caught left and right. And the short right. That ball is going to be caught, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Head.
Level, and you can see that all things.
Breaking ball and a swing and a miss, and Betts is out of there against the lefty.
Boy, good depth on this pitch, and then just dive bombs.
Swing and a miss. Meadows out on strikes against the lefty.
Meadows uses the breaking ball to set up the fastball.
Breaking ball, a swing and a miss, and this one is over. 3 strikeouts in the 9th. 10-8-0, 5 left for Boston.